Welcome back to Eating Fruit with the Trees. As you can see, of course, I got my trees with me and the co-host, some fruit. Look at this beautiful fruit platter I got today, y'all. Today I'm eating some blueberries, some figs, and some kiwi. This is just some fruit I had left over from my raw vegan fast, which moves us directly into our topic for today, which is monthly rituals, monthly regimens, and things we can do on a monthly basis to keep ourselves healthy and make sure that we're taking care of our temples. So Valentine's Day just passed and love was in the air. And now that love is out of the air, we can talk about loving on ourselves. The number one thing to loving on yourself is making sure that you are taking care of your body. I think that is the ultimate expression of self-love. When you care about your appearance, when you care about your health, when you care about what you're doing and how you're doing it. Making better and conscious eating decisions is a part of loving yourself. Disease does not discriminate. Disease knows no age, no race, and no class. You are not exempt from disease just because you think that you are somebody. Doing the raw vegan fast for 7 days this month in February definitely has made it easier for me to make more conscious decisions about what I'm eating. I do these monthly eating fruit with the trees because I want to consume more fruit, so it kind of forces me to make sure I'm eating fruit at least once a month. Doing these things on a monthly basis is making a conscious decision on taking care of myself and making the decision to add something to my lifestyle. Making small choices in turn turns into a lifestyle choice. When you're doing things at least once a month, now that's a lifestyle. If we're incorporating healthy decisions once a month into our lifestyle, it makes the other days in the month easier to make decisions that are health conscious. You see what I'm trying to say here? Every month I choose a regimen that I want to do in order to maintain and be consistent in my health journey. I can't be a health coach teaching about health and not making health conscious decisions. So what I do once a month is I choose some type of regimen that I want to take forth, and I pick a certain amount of days. So I either do like 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, or 30 days. I've only done one 30-day detox, and it was a herbal 30-day detox. The herbal 30-day detoxes, I don't always do 30 days, but the herbal detoxes just consist of me creating some type of herbal concoction that is good for some type of organ in my body. So, for example, I did a blood detox a couple of months ago where I just took some herbs that are good for cleansing out the blood and helping produce blood cells. And I drank 2 cups of it every single day for 30 days. This was a decision that makes my decisions of making tea and herbal concoctions easier. And now I'm able to consume them without thinking about it because I've created a habit and created a pattern into doing it. So that's one that you can also choose to do as an herbal detox. This herbal concoction right here, Gotu Kola and Cleavers. This concoction is really good for your lymphatic drainage. I created this concoction because I wanted some type of herbal detox inside of my herbal store. Gotu Kola and Cleavers together create this synergistic energy and powerful lymphatic and detoxification drainage. This is the simplest thing you can do. It doesn't have a bad or bitter taste. It just tastes like regular tea. You can add honey to it or citrus to it if you want to, but this is the perfect thing that you can do. It's easy, it's available, it's accessible, and I highly recommend it. I'm not only highly recommended it because it's my shop, I'm highly recommended it because these are 2 very powerful herbs in combination to cleanse your body. Aside from raw vegan, I do sometimes go vegan. I am not vegan. I've tried veganism before, but I lost so much weight and I was too skinny, and I don't eat a lot. I don't eat often. I eat like once a day. So veganism doesn't really work for me. So once in a while, I will do straight vegan. I will include no sugars, no starches, just to get a more proactive regimen. I'll stay away from certain types of things. Another one that I do is fasting. I don't really fast for long periods of time. Naturally, I intermittent fast every single day because I don't usually eat until after 1 or 2 p.m. And I usually only eat one thing. When I do fast, I only typically fast for 24 hours, which is just a no food, no consumption fast for 24 hours. Next month in March, I will be doing a 3-day water fast. I got this water fast idea from a new recent friend that's currently doing a water fast. And I'm like, you know what? I want to do a water fast, but let's do coconut water because we know the benefits of the H3O in coconut water. Coconut water is the closest thing to blood plasma that you can get. And so I'm thinking if I'm going to do a water fast, I can do a 3-day water fast, strictly coconut water. I might add some lime to it here and there just for that extra cleansing of the gut. But I think I'm going to do that. I'm 100% sure I'm going to do that. There's some people who want to join me in that fast. Please join me. I would love for you to join. I will be posting my information in the Spiritual Hoochie Sanctuary. So you will see the rules and regulations and the guidelines that I'm going to do for this coconut water fast. But I do want to just talk about how you can stay consistent on doing something on a monthly basis. I think the hardest part about starting a new regimen or trying to create a lifestyle change for your health is the consistency, aside from the discipline. So some ways that I stay consistent is, number one, it's a part of my job. Working inside of the Spiritual Hoochie Sanctuary as a community, I lead a once a month detox or once a month type of regimen that's geared toward natural and holistic health. And so this actually helps me stay focused on doing these things for myself because I'm showing up for my community. I have a duty to stay committed to doing something for my health every month just because of my community. And in the same turn, you can actually add these same principles to your lifestyle. For example, if you have a child, you have a duty to stay at your healthiest and your happiest for your child in order to, number one, show up mentally, show up emotionally for your child, and to show up physically for your child in the future. When you're sick, you're not able to give to anyone else because you have to pour into yourself. And so making sure that you prevent sickness, which these practices are preventative practices, will definitely help you stay on track and stay disciplined. Hola, buenas tardes. Another thing that keeps me motivated is family history. My mother died of breast cancer, and my father is currently sick with coronary artery disease, along with other diseases that ran in my family. So I do feel like it's a duty for my lineage and it's a duty for my ancestors to focus on changing the DNA pattern and changing the health pattern, and also awakening my other family members to knowing how to take care of themselves holistically and prioritizing their health first. If you're anything like me and you have family history of sickness, chronic illness, then this could be why you want to commit to a monthly regimen and prioritize your health. I know there are a lot of people who have family members that have died from sickness, that have watched their family members suffer in sickness. It's not an easy thing to watch, but I think that should be a reason why you want to step up and change the dynamics, especially if you have children. You are the example for your children, and you are setting the example by the way you eat. You are setting those traditions by how you're eating. These traditional foods that we eat, and a lot of those foods are rooted in poison. A lot of those foods are rooted in too much starch, too much sugar, too much grease, too much fat. And that's the reason why we are traditionally and generationally sick. So if we now change those traditions and we start eating differently now and creating regimens monthly now, our children will see this, and our children will be, they're born into this. They're going to be born into being healthy and making better conscious health decisions for themselves. And so that's the last thing that I want to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your continued support, and make sure that you follow me on all platforms and holla at me in the sanctuary if you want to be a part of the community of women and men that are healing and changing our generational curses. I love you.